Hey everybody, Karen here, the Unpinned Creative at Unpinned Creative. So this video has started off as a bit of a disaster. I started filming and you may be able to see that there are lights in this journal box. Started filming, the lights were working, opened the box to show you the lights and the lights had stopped working. And so I've just repaired it and I'll show you that in a minute. But in the meantime, I'm just coming on today to show you a couple of things that I have made for a Christmas market I have coming up next week. In New Zealand we have midwinter Christmas because our Christmas in the Southern Hemisphere is in the middle of summer. So often people will celebrate midwinter Christmas in July, and this market happens to be at the end of August, but it's still being themed as midwinter Christmas. So this is just a couple of things that I have made to take to that market. The first thing I'll show you is this little gingerbread house. So this is a embroidered lace piece that I have attached to a cardboard base, and it opens up and you can put something inside. If I had more time I would probably put a journal in there. It could also, for the market I'll probably put lights in it and it could be hung on the tree. I'll attach some ribbon to the top, but I just wanted to show you that's the back, the sides and the front. So I thought you might be interested to see that. Right, let's get on to this journal. Alright, so it is sort of gingerbread themed, and this is the front, and the door opens up if you want to. Sides, the back that just holds the light switch. Roof has some snow. And then it is held together with this authentic antique key, and you just slide the ribbon off that to open it up. So let's have a look at these lights that are hopefully working now. There you go. So at night time or in the dark, it looks really cool when they shine through the windows and the door a little bit. Initially the lights were all built into the structure, and these windows up here, there are lights in the roof and you could see into the windows up there, but I had to fix it, so I can't, unless I pulled the whole thing apart again and had to remake it from scratch, which I won't have time to do. I couldn't put the lights back into the roof, so now the lights are just around the top of the inside box. This is the inside of the front, and this is the journal inside. It is a very tight squeeze now. So I attached string to the top of the journal so that you could easily pull it out. I will have to amend this a bit so it's a bit easier to get in and out, but I'll figure that out. So now you can see the lights are just around the inside of the box there. Not as pretty as it was, but still works. Alrighty, we'll pop that aside. I will turn the lights off so the batteries don't go flat. And this is the journal that I've made to put inside. So on the front, on the spine, it is a tab binding, and each of the, I've put 4 little tabs here on the covers, and they each have a charm or 2 attached. So this one has an angel, this one has a little cross and a key, a magic Santa's key. This one down here has a Santa hat and a little snowflake there. And then this one on the top has the gingerbread man attached, but it also has a little boot, if you can see that, and just a little bead. All right. So the twine is attached to the back cover on both sides so you don't lose it. And then we have this little gingerbread man with some lace on his arms and legs and some writing space on the back. And then we have a little lace pocket on the front, and that contains it's actually a game card with a little Christmas tag and a tiny little tag for writing on. And then it also has space on the inside. So the journal is mostly blank, so there's lots of room to add your own writing or journaling and creating space. So this is just a little tag, and then we have a little floating pocket, and it just has a piece of paper inside for writing on. So that is all for the front cover, and that all just fits in there under that tag, under that lace pocket. Right, the inside. On the inside front cover I have a little pocket here, and it just has a piece of paper for writing on. This is a vintage little note card, Christmas note card, so space for writing, and that has been turned into a pocket that just holds a little tag. So I've just done lots of tags for this, scene as it's Christmas and tags go along with Christmas. We have another little gingerbread man here with space for writing on, some textured paper which you could write on with a Sharpie if you wanted to, or glue another pocket on there or something like that. And then here, attaching the gingerbread man, we've got some little resin decorations. These are actually from Kaisercraft in Australia, and I purchased them years and years and years ago and have had them in my stash, so I don't think they'll still be available, but they're very cool. Here we have a little pocket with a doily and another tag. All the tags are blank on the back. And another little tag here, slides in there. Some vintage paper. This is some scrapbooking paper. Another little pocket. This one just has some plain paper in it. And you might not be able to see on camera, but this has a kind of pearlescent sheen to it, this paper. And that just fits in there. Some vintage graph paper. Here is another beautiful Christmas card. And another vintage note card on the back for writing space. And then just a really plain little tag in there. Another gingerbread man. Some more vintage writing paper. This is a vintage envelope, and it just has a little note card inside. Little sticker there, also from Kaisercraft a million years ago, so I don't know if they won't still be available. This is antique. Excuse me. This is antique music paper, so it's very fragile, but you could write on that. Another little doily pocket with a simple tag. And this is the other side. Another little gingerbread man. Some more of those resin pictures. Scrapbook paper. Another vintage Christmas card, probably from the 70s, I would say. It's very beautiful. I love this tag. I think this is my favourite tag. So just a little pocket there, and I think these are graphic 45 papers, also from years ago. I have an extensive stash and I'm on a mission to actually start using it, so lots of stuff will be from years ago. Scrapbook paper. All of the scrapbook paper, all of my supplies I find secondhand, thrifted or gifted, so unless it's ancient. So unfortunately I can't tell you where a lot of this stuff has come from and things like that, but I'm all about encouraging you to use what you have and use what you can find. So here's another vintage note card and a cute little tag with another reindeer on and a brad, star-shaped brad. Another little gingerbread man. This is vintage wallpaper, and I believe it was created so you could paint over it and have the texture, probably from the 70s or earlier. Some more little resin shapes there. Another doily pocket. This one has 3 little tags. These are the graphic 45 papers, so I've kept them fairly plain. That one has a little stamp on the back, that one has a little sticker, and that one has another little sticker. And they just slide in there. Another little tag. We are nearly at the end. This is just a little coin envelope type thing. It has this little closure and this tag on the inside. Again, I think it's graphic 45 paper, a million years old. Well, probably not a million, but quite a few years old. And that just tucks under here. Scrapbook paper. And then in the back pocket I've just put a little collection of cutouts from the paper pad, so that you could do your own decorating further. There's a little sticker there. And 2 pockets, a lace pocket and then a pocket at the back. And then the back cover just has some lace on it as well, and those charms dangling off. Alrighty, so that is my Christmas market journal, one of the projects I have made. I'm not sure what I'll be bringing to you next week. Probably something else Christmassy, seeing as that's all I'm going to be doing this week. We'll see how it goes. So thanks so much for joining me again, and I'll see you in the next one.